Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Papillion continues to grow and offers much to its residents so they can live, work, and play. For more about Papillion, here's City Happenings.
Thanks, Mayor Black. St. Paul's Methodist Church marks its 150th anniversary at an upcoming service.
I think that if you aren't acquainted with the history, and we are not only one of the oldest churches in town, have been in this community that many years. And comparing to Papillion, the age of Papillion, there's a lot of history here, not only that covers our church, we have a lot of history that includes the city of Papillion and the Methodist Church's involvement in the church, in the history. I have been very involved. I happen to be one of those people that married a Whitmas, and they were one of his grandfather was one of the founding fathers of this church, along with Milt Fricke's grandfather also, and Bob Faze's grandfather. And they are the three descendants. When Reverend Mullins was here in 1968, he thought we needed somebody to do a little research. Well, his cousin was very willing to share what she had with me, since my last name was Whitmas. And so I had a committee of three. And as people found out that we were doing this, they started bringing us bags and bags and boxes and things. And it took us 1 year to sort through things and decide what was historical and what was not. We've invited all our past ministers. We've invited community leaders. We have invited some of the Tri-City members. And so we're looking forward. We'll have our service. We will come down this historical hall and give everybody a chance to look at the history. Then we're going to the fellowship hall, and we're calling that into the future, because we want to include the youth, we want to include the new people, and so we're not even having a fancy sit-down dinner. We're having sub sandwiches, potato chips, and then our centerpieces will concern of, and we're having a balloon release, and we're going to have balloons with cupcakes, birthday cupcakes for 150th, and we're going to have clowns, and we're going to have bouncy houses, and we're going to have outside activities. And so once we leave this part of the church, we want to make the youth and the young people and the new people that haven't been part of this history.
Our Parks Department goes at great lengths to ensure that the local athletic fields are in excellent shape. Parks Director Tony Gowan says one of his goals is to have the best fields in the area.
You're right. That was one of the goals that I had for the Parks Department when I first came in a few years ago, was to improve the quality of the athletic turf that baseball, soccer, football, girls softball, all of them alike have, and I think we've gotten there. I'm not saying I'm completely satisfied, but I'm pretty happy with where we have come. The first big job that the crew took on when I took over was to renovate the field at Bay 4, which had been used as a football field as well as a baseball field, and it really had taken quite a beating. That fall, with the expertise of gentlemen who actually work for the City of Papillion and their abilities to grade, regrade, build, and refine infields, outfields, and the equipment that the city has in-house, we were able to bring that field to a level that is looked upon now as one of the best fields in the area. So it is a standard that we try to live by in the Parks Department throughout the year, to be able to give the users of Papillion the best athletic fields in the area. That's the pride that my crew has when they go out and work through adverse conditions and also in great conditions to bring fields into a very, very playable condition. I can't stress enough the professionalism of the guys that work on the Parks crew. The majority of those fields you see out there were built in-house by people who work for the City of Papillion. So that is money. We did not have to pay a professional contractor to come in and build those fields. That's the level of expertise we have within the city.
Gowan's field maintenance experience in other areas has come into play.
How you mow, how you take care of turf on a day-to-day basis. We brought in new athletic turf mowers that were able to cut the turf lower to give a better playing surface in a shorter turf area. And with that, we were able to stripe the fields to give them that finished professional look. And once we started doing that, a funny story was that we were striping Fricky Field and Bay 4 real nice, and came to soccer season and we hadn't had the small mowers over there yet. And we were getting comments from parents, something along the lines of, well, you're mowing the baseball fields and making them look professional. Why can't we do that at soccer? So hence, we've gone over and started to do that as well.
The largest nonprofit consignment sale organization holds its fall sale.
Oh, it's everything you need to raise a family, only in the fall and winter. So start out with Halloween costumes, Christmas, holiday gear, shoes, boots, anything you need for your kids to be out in the snow playing, and all that back to school gear, which is so important. And as kids grow, and there's just everything you would need, starting from an infant and maternity all the way to your teenagers. And it's important to know our items are new or like new. Most have tags on. So this is not your typical garage sale, which is just a blast. These are the items that are gently used or never used. We have an inspection team that is amazing. They go through everything to make sure the zippers zip, the batteries are working, and there's no holes. So this really has gone through quite an inspection by the time you get to purchase it. All our proceeds are donated to local charities right here in the metro, across the state, in the heartland, and across the world. In fact, I'm even prouder to tell you that over the past 16 years, we have given away over $2 million. You know, one onesie at a time. That's a big accomplishment from a lot of volunteers. Grandparents, this is the perfect sale for you, but you can have all those items. In fact, we have some great Christmas items too if you're shopping for gifts. And then also daycare providers, that you have those new toys and car seats and bikes and things like that that you could always use for your daycare. And also new items are arriving every day. So if you shop on opening day, come on back, because every day we have new items, because this place is huge, but we still have not enough room for all our items. So our consigners continuously bring items back. And then Thursday and Friday of our sale is most items are 25% off. Our last day on the 24th, most items are half off. So, you know, if you found something and weren't so sure, come on back and see if it's still here and you can get it for half price.
That's what's happening around Papillion. For more information about the city, please go to www.papillion.org or just call the mayor's hotline at 827-1111. Thank you for watching.